I made it. Welcome to another episode of Tips for Teachers. Now, I don't know about you, but when I hear music, I feel good all over my body. And most music makes me want to get up and dance. One day, while I was grading papers, with my grading papers playlist playing in the background, of course, I had an idea. Why don't I come up with creative ways to use music in the classroom? So, here I am, offering you some ways that I came up with that I hope you can use in your classroom as well. What do you say we turn off this music for a bit and get to the presentation? There we go. Now, the first way that you can incorporate music in the classroom is using music during transition time. What would be more attractive to you? Hearing, okay, it's time to line up, or cue the music? Simply taking out your cell, pressing play, and the children immediately know that it's time to line up for recess, for lunch, or even to go to the art room. And just like other procedures in your classroom, you'll introduce the music and the action to the students to prepare them. You can also use music to designate cleanup time, carpet time, or even switching from one class or classroom to another. Every Friday afternoon to close out the week, we have a scavenger hunt. It is so much fun. I begin by playing the Mission Impossible theme song, and my students know to grab their scavenger hunt folders, a pencil, and to get to their designated spots. You'll be surprised at how quickly they grasp the length of time they have, which helps the students begin to take responsibility for their own learning. Next, the second way that you can incorporate music in your classroom is to get the students and yours wiggles out. Sitting in a chair or desk all day is just not it. Plus, studies show that it's harmful and can cause certain health problems, and it's bad for your mental health as well. So, let them get their wiggles out during brain breaks. My go-to site for brain breaks is Go Noodle. If you haven't signed up, you definitely need to. So, not now, but of course after this video, check the site out. I'll leave it in the description below. Between each class, I'll have a video from Go Noodle prepared to get the students moving. It not only helps get the wiggles out, it also helps them focus better when it's time to work. And don't be scared to dance and boogie right along with your students. They love that. The third way that you can incorporate music in the classroom is to use it during different assignments such as writing time. Come on, we've all experienced writer's block. However, with soft calm music playing in the background, you'll be amazed at the way it ignites the brain and the writing results you'll get. The fourth way that you can incorporate music in your classroom is to use music to teach new lessons or topics. Teaching multiplication has become such a fun event for me that sometimes I think I enjoy it more than the students. Every year, I find the new hip song and I create a song to teach the children multiplication facts and how to solve long division problems. However, if time doesn't allow you to create a song, don't stress. There are tons on YouTube. Just search for whatever lesson or topic you'll be teaching, and you're sure to find an abundance of videos. The only problem will be deciding which one to use and how to get it out of your head as you find yourself singing math videos at 1 a.m. when you should be sleeping. The fifth and final way that you can incorporate music in your classroom is to find out what your students are listening to. So once a week, we'll set aside time for a few students to bring in music to play for the class. I always listen to the music beforehand just to make sure it is in fact appropriate to play in class. After the song is played, we have a discussion about the song or music piece. I ask engaging questions to see if others have heard the song, what the song or piece means to the student, and even what instruments perhaps they hear in the beat. This tends to really connect our students with one another. Now, these are just a few ways that you can incorporate music into your classroom. I would love to hear all of the ways that you use music in your own classroom. Also, if you decided to try any of my suggestions, I would love to know how it turned out. Please share your stories with us on our social sites on Instagram, Twitter, or YouTube. You can find us everywhere at mychildrenshq or just by typing in Children's Headquarters. Well, it's been fun chatting with you. Gotta go. See you in the next episode.